They're here, they're queer, and they've totally made us fall in love with them. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 lesbian couples on TV.
Susan, I'm gay.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at two women from television who are romantically linked and have been in a relationship. This means that groundbreaking moments for queer women and women who weren't in a relationship won't be included. Number 10. Melanie Marcus and Lindsay Peterson, Queer as Folk. Queer as Folk was one of the very first TV shows to depict LGBTQ+ people in a way that was neither a condemnation or a joke. It paved the way for a great deal of other shows to begin incorporating queer characters into their stories, and its legacy still lives on today. It also introduced us to Mel and Lindsay, a couple who showed us the ups and downs of the reality of being two women in a committed long-term relationship.
Well, now I'm in my 11th week. A few days, I'll reach my second trimester.
From raising a family, to dealing with the biological fathers of their children, to being persecuted for their sexuality, these two show us that true love will always prevail.
Maybe I should have gone with the hardwood instead of the pine.
Don't think about it, just relax.
Number 9. Callie Torres and Arizona Robbins, Grey's Anatomy.
What are you doing? I'm, nothing.
In one of the longest airing medical dramas on television, there's no shortage of couples getting together, breaking up, and getting back together again. But we have to admit that Calzona has by far been one of our favorites. No one can forget their first kiss in the bathroom at Joe's, or the first time they said I love you.
I love you.
While it wasn't always the easiest road, we like to think that the journey was special and memorable, and these two will always have a place in our hearts.
Oh, please. Mother.
Could you, massage my leg again?
Number 8. Cosima Niehaus and Delphine Cormier, Orphan Black.
Hey, sorry, you just forgot this in the lab. Sorry.
Thank you.
If you've never seen Orphan Black, you are missing out on some great content, not the least of which is the beautiful relationship between Cosima and Delphine. After meeting at the university where Cosima is doing her PhD, these two immediately had some intense chemistry. We knew we were in for the long haul when they started making crazy science together.
Okay. Yes.
Between Cosima's respiratory illness and Delphine's secrets, the two of them haven't always had an easy run of things. But after everything they've been through, we know their love is true, and strong enough to hold against whatever the world throws at them.
Follow the crazy science.
Number 7. Amanita Caplan and Nomi Marks, Sense8.
Good.
When we first met Nomi Marks and her kick-ass girlfriend Amanita in the Wachowskis' stunning Netflix show, we were struck by the frank and honest portrayal of a cisgender and trans woman in love. These two are the epitome of relationship goals. They hold no secrets from one another, are a powerhouse in the world of hacktivists, and have on occasion saved each other from evil secret organizations.
You've led a lot of different lives.
So have you.
Me? I've been working at the same bookstore since you met me.
Their relationship is one of the healthiest and strongest we've ever seen. And we thank the Wachowskis every day for bringing them into our lives and showing the positive side of alternative relationship dynamics.
Will you marry me? Absolutely.
Number 6. Kelly and Yorkie, Black Mirror.
We have to dance to this. With each other?
The world has never looked more terrifying than in Charlie Brooker's Black Mirror, an anthology series mapping out various scenarios in humanity's near future, where technology can either be an asset or a catastrophe. In one of the show's few episodes that isn't entirely gloomy, we're introduced to Kelly and Yorkie. What follows is one of the most touching episodes of television to have ever been created.
Want to marry me instead?
Kelly and Yorkie are drawn to each other, and we find out that although San Junipero is a simulated world, they can't stop falling in love. They bring out the bravery and honesty in one another, and the ending of this episode makes us cry every single time.
Ready?
Number 5. Willow Rosenberg and Tara Maclay, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
How long have you been practicing? Always?
A truly iconic couple, these two didn't even meet until the show's 4th season, when Willow attends a Wiccan meeting in college. Due to TV censorship rules at the time, their relationship was mostly alluded to through their use of magic. But this did not at all hinder the sensuality that each of the actresses brought to the screen. While we are never going to forgive Joss Whedon for the stray bullet that hit Tara and caused her death, we are thankful for the existence of this couple as one of the earliest representations of female queerness on a mainstream television show.
Can you just be kissing me now?
Number 4. Alice Pieszecki and Dana Fairbanks, the L Word.
I admit it, I'm attracted to you.
What happens when two best friends fall in love? The L Word, a pioneer in TV for LGBTQ+ characters, explores just one possibility when Alice and Dana, longtime friends, recognize their attraction to one another. After deciding that they can't act on it, and laying down some ground rules like never being alone together, they soon realize that they just can't fight their feelings. Even though it caused the breakup of an engagement and permanently altered the course of their lives, we had never been so happy to see a couple get together.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you through the feathers, Pillow Queen.
Number 3. Alex Vause and Piper Chapman. Orange is the New Black.
It's a little cold out for a margarita, don't you think?
It might seem unbelievable, but when Piper ended up at Litchfield Penitentiary and was reunited with her ex-girlfriend Alex, we were rooting for them right away. Despite Piper having a fiancé, and despite Alex being the reason she's in prison in the first place, the two work surprisingly well. Alex isn't afraid to confront Piper and call out her behavior, but we think that Piper needs her in her life.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, Alex. Just...
As for Alex, she acts tough as nails, but when she lets her guard down with Piper, we realize that she needs Piper as much as Piper needs her.
Put on other roles.
That's the whole problem, isn't it? Roles aren't any fun.
Number 2. Santana Lopez and Brittany S. Pierce. Glee.
Will you marry me?
Glee might have had its troubles over its 6 seasons, but no one will disagree that the one thing they got right was Brittana. Despite each of them starting out as minor characters, their following grew, until they ranked among the most popular figures and couples on the show.
Still, I have to accept that I love you.
An important step in visibility, Santana's story about coming to terms with her feelings is one of the most nuanced arcs on the show, and we'll never be able to listen to Fleetwood Mac's Landslide without tearing up ever again.
And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills.
When these two BFFs got together, we knew that despite any hiccups in their relationship, they were in it for the long haul.
Is that something you want to do?
I do.
I do.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
And I really just... I want to kiss you.
Bo, you stole my heart, and I am never going to ask for it back. You will never be alone.
Can we talk about something else? We don't have to talk at all.
Number 1. Steph and Lena Adams Foster, The Fosters.
Hi, I'm Lena Adams, the assistant vice principal.
Hi, I am Steph Foster.
With television's long history of killing off lesbian and bisexual women, it has never been a more important time for women who love women to be given positive representation. With its puntastic title, The Fosters follows a married couple, Steph and Lena, who raise foster children. They might not always see eye to eye about everything, but they're always able to move past their problems.
Kick off our shoes? Oh, just like that?
Their marriage is a strong, compassionate one with plenty of love to go around. Despite hitting roadblocks, these two are determined to make their family work, and are a great example of a healthy, happy relationship that we should all aspire to emulate, no matter what our sexual orientation.
Hurry up and kiss.
That's the point I wanted anyway.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.